right, guys, real quick help on your intro and conclusion here. All right, we're going to start with the intro. All right, the first thing in your intro is your hook, and I already posted a video to help you with your hook. So make sure you see that. The next thing is your claim, and honestly, your claim or your thesis is pretty simple. Right. So for castles, this can be a pretty blanket statement. You're not trying to convince anyone of anything. You're just telling them what your topic is. Right. And so for castles, what I wrote was that medieval castles played an important role in medieval life. It can really be that simple. Obviously, I don't want you to use my exact wording, but it doesn't have to be anything fancy. You're not trying to convince anyone of anything. All you have to do is tell your reader what you're going to be informing them about. All right. And so medieval castles played an important role in medieval life works just fine. The next part of your introduction is going to be your blueprint. And right now for your blueprint, what you know is that you're doing your topic 1, 2, and 3, which is with your body paragraphs. And if you're following the way I did it, however you did, have whatever questions, number of questions you're answering here, I'm just going to write the topics of those questions here. So for 1 and 2, I'm going to put purpose and people living there for right now. Now, obviously, you're going to change this when you actually write it out. But for right now, that works just fine. All right. Then you're going to do the same thing for the next one. All right. So if I'm doing 3 and 5 together, I'm going to go defending and attack. All right. Because that's question 3. And question 5 is parts of a castle. All right, and then I look at 4 and 6, and I see that 4 is the events, and 6 is living conditions. Now, what I decide to do with this later is fine, but for right now, I can just leave just that. All right, for right now, I'm going to write my claim in. All right, remember just telling your reader what you're going to be writing about, which is medieval castles, your blueprint or preview topics. And then when I go down to the bottom for the conclusion, I'm going to kind of do the same thing, right? We're not writing the same thing, but we're going to rewrite it in a different way. All right. So remember, you go back to restate your thesis or your claim right here. All right. So we go back up to the top, look at what we did before and restate it. Refer back to your hook. What kind of hook did you use? All right. And refer back to it, whether it was a question you're answering or a startling fact, whatever you used. And then finally, creatively conclude your essay in a memorable way. Please don't say, and that's all I know about medieval castles. All right. So please make sure that you come up with a creative way to end your paper. And that is it, guys. Once you finish your intro conclusion, you have your body paragraphs, you are ready to type.